Okay, good morning, namaste. Today is Wednesday, September 9th, and as everyone knows, I leave today for my vacation when we're done. And while I'm on vacation, I don't know how it's going to work. We're going to see if we can do it by Skype. It may or may not work. We tried Skype yesterday with kind of minimal success. I don't know. I mean, the thing came through okay, but I don't think it recorded really well, so we'll see how it goes. Anyway, so starting off this morning, I checked on everyone that's in silence and quietude over there. We've got one that said that they're ready to come out and talk a little bit. It's the one that's in the tiger eye on the top shelf.
Okay. Want me to get that one?
Yep.
Which one?
The tiger eye.
Oh, tiger eye.
Mm-hmm. The rest are all wanting to just stay in there for a while longer. They're not ready to come out yet.
So this one, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Check on that one first.
Yes.
Right. Just still see some kind of burning away happening.
Mm-hmm.
And those were all the ones that supposedly went into the void. At least it had a feeling of that.
Right.
Is that
right?
Okay. Oh. Sounds like my phone. Yeah, I'm hearing stillness, silence, but I am still seeing some kind of burning, kind of, that kind of thing still happening there.
Okay. Does he have anything he wishes to say at this point?
Right away he's going back into that. You know how that happens. Sometimes you take them out and... Yeah, just back into a lot of stillness again, so...
Okay, he was saying he was ready, but apparently
we don't always get a lot of conversation.
He's still back processing, okay.
Back he goes.
So we'll let him back there to process some more.
I wonder if I should try to check my phone real quick, or no? I don't know if it's Ronald, I don't know. Sometimes he calls you, then me, and I don't know. Okay. Okay, so start at this end?
Doesn't matter.
Okay. Well, this is the closest end, so we'll just try it. Okay, got a little heart. Something about born seeking truth, many lifetimes walking towards truth.
Okay, good. So they've done some preliminary work.
Yeah. I see someone walking kind of with a staff through these many scenes kind of thing. And so just kind of, they're saying shadows rising no more. They want that to go.
Mm-hmm.
They've just always felt like they've been a seeker of the way or of the light, and that's pretty much what I'm getting there.
Yeah. What type of practice have they done? In what context?
It sounds like I'm hearing many traditions.
Many traditions, so they're open to.
Right. Feeling open, yeah.
Yeah, they're feeling very open. Okay. I would say for this one, the Om that I am, the I am that I am, and the COS.
Nice, got the whole package.
Well, most of it.
Most of it, not the mantra, other mantras. No, that's a good package, though. They're saying this will be great on their journey.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, that one. And there, this one. Chasing Rainbows.
Chasing Rainbows.
Waiting for that pot of gold.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they're up to. Kind of airy-fairy, maybe.
Right.
Wanting some grounding, some earth grounding.
Right.
They're saying.
So I would say for them the morning mantras.
Mm-hmm. Very nice. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
This one has a cosmic kind of consciousness, or at least wanting to go to that.
Okay.
Seeing the cosmos. Heaven, earth balance, they're saying, is what they're wanting.
Heaven and earth balance. Yeah. Do the COS.
Okay, they got that. And that's a good thing. So,
yeah.
Okay.
Well, they're going rapidly today. Those were the first three that were waiting from yesterday.
Ah, they're ready. Okay.
So for those that don't know, what we're talking about is, the other side already knows these mantras that we're speaking of. They're mantras that I give here. COS is a long contemplative with a mantra. Morning mantras are another different type of set of mantras to help to cut through. One is the expansion, the other's to cut through. So that's what we're talking about. Most of those that are on this path know basically what we're talking about, although not everyone on this path has this sets of mantras as yet. But on the other side, they're familiar with what they are, and there are those that can give them to those that we direct. So that's what's going on. And so some of them they don't come in with a lot of questions. They're just looking for more practices to go forward. So it's
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Okay. Okay.
I just wanted to bring that, why we're not giving more guidance and stuff, because it's just all they're looking for is some practices to go forward. Although that I am looking at, again, possibly opening the COS much more, since there's the shift in consciousness, being ready to open it up to many, many more people. So,
boy, that would be great.
Yeah, so that's coming soon. I'm still debating whether to put it up online fully or whether to just give it to students to come for this path. So we'll see. I'm still sitting on that and seeing which is the best way to do it. Yeah.
Well, it's out there anyway.
Well, it's out
in some
it's out in the
ways,
universe.
Some realms.
Some realms it's much more, but still, even with that, they come and ask
They
to.
do. They
come
respectful.
and ask, and they've been respectful with that.
Yeah, exactly.
No backdooring.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Okay. This one right away, I'm hearing want to cut through, want cutting mantras.
Cutting mantras, okay, the morning mantras for them, absolutely.
Yeah, I do see that kind of some thick darkness and, cutting. They want that broken up and cut through, so that's perfect.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Well, they're very quick today. I don't know how much everybody else is going to enjoy this because we not had to get any kind of actual thing other than mantras today. It's mantra day.
Yeah, and sometimes they just give the core of the issue right away, and that's it. Other times there's more.
There's more
story.
More story to break through. Yeah. But it's nice when they don't have a lot of story and we can just give the practices to continue with.
Yeah. It's kind of what the main thing, but, it's also interesting to hear the other, whatever it is, we just, we don't know. So... Boy, this one's also would like Kali mantras to still the mind.
Okay.
I see an image of Kali.
Yeah. Then they can commune directly with Kali as well. And these mantras are definitely open to them.
Right away it brought a nice balance and, of that groundedness, like I say, in addition to the heart opening, that combination.
So
really
excellent.
Nice. Thank you. Namaste.
Excellent. Namaste.
First thing I heard, so that's what we do. What can we do?
Hey, that works for us.
Okay. The next one. Okay, so I am seeing a lot of ice. Like icy kind of mountains and formations that are being melted down.
Okay.
There is some sun there starting to happen as we speak. That's what they're saying they're feeling like now.
Right. Things are starting to thaw and melt and things. And so what can we aid you with today?
They want to be more like the sun, to keep that, make more of a connection. At first that wasn't really felt. Now I am feeling more and more sun as we're speaking. So,
yeah, we're going to introduce them to Christ, the sun. And the sun can melt that.
And that's taking place, so nice.
Yeah. So it's a good thing to have in his heart that, the wisdom of Christ and what that is, and allow that to start to melt and dissolve.
Always a good thing. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Oh, that rain's coming down out there, huh?
Yes.
I don't know why I'm hearing some Pearl Jam music.
Pearl Jam.
Lemon yellow sun. Okay. They like Pearl Jam.
I like Pearl Jam. Yeah, they're a little more grounded,
Yeah.
I
like them too.
It's interesting they pick that stone because it's very, in reality, very more ground type of energy.
And that's a Seattle band.
Yeah,
that's
very.
a good one. Keep hearing that music, Pearl Jam. Okay,
yeah,
so
do we have any other things to share other than Pearl Jam music?
Nice entertainment, but
not that we don't enjoy Pearl Jam.
Something about Seattle, maybe, I don't know. So what questions do you have for us today? Something about want to be on the top of the mountain.
Okay.
And resting there, and maybe just risen up, I guess, a little bit. Lifted, I can see more where they're at now.
Yeah, Let's see where they're at now.
Okay. Beyond the Pearl Jam.
Other than Pearl Jam.
Yeah.
So it sounds like they have
They're struggling.
passed recently, not too distant past.
Yeah, it feels like it is more. They're saying
More-
it is more recent.
A recent,
Yeah.
more of a recent passing.
And they are struggling.
Mm-hmm.
They haven't done really too much in terms
Right.
of the path.
So
Yeah.
for this one, I'm feeling they're pretty new, and they're wanting to start their climb.
Mm-hmm.
So I would just start with the Om and the Om that I am.
Mm-hmm.
They can also do the I am that I am.
Ooh, they just reflected back those beautiful Cascade Mountains
Right.
in Seattle with the snow capped and
Right. So they can do the Om that I am, and that will open to that, more, a little bit more majestic and elevation and grounding at the same time. So that's good for
That's
them
a good
to
one.
begin with that.
really good start. Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah, a lot of us begin that way in nature and see the lessons that nature can provide all the elements of nature.
Yeah, definitely. I know I did.
Yeah.
That's where I started and continued forward that way.
Yeah.
Anyway. Okay,
It's a good beginning place.
definitely. Striking hard. I do see one of those gongs, being struck. And
Okay.
feel the vibration there. Okay. Imprisoned in their mind at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Like a jail cell, they're saying.
Mm-hmm. They can take the resonance of that gong and let it just the sound of that, the resonance of that, to go through their whole energetic field.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and cleanse that. And let go of the mind.
Yeah, I'm hearing gong, gong,
Yeah.
gong. And
Yeah.
I am feeling that's
Right.
breaking up that
That
energy.
can help to break up that energy if they can just surrender into that vibration of that gong. It's a very nice, pure energetic vibration. Yeah. And that'll help to just cleanse that.
That was really nice. You actually see some image of water and things, and then that vibration, is kind of flowing through it all. Very
So,
nice.
in the middle of all those sounds is the Om. In the middle of all those sounds, you find the Om, the sound of the universe. So if they can connect into that, that will, again, help to move them forward.
They're saying peace be with all, so.
Yeah, so that's helped.
Yeah, definitely.
So
That was
again,
nice.
the thing is, you can use gongs, you can use any sound. I don't care if it's even traffic sound. In the midst of that, you'll hear the Om if you're very still within that, and just allow it to resonate. Those sounds can help to adjust things for people as well. So
We just used what was there.
Just
happening,
use what's there.
Let's make that work.
we'll make that work for him.
And it did. It was
Since
really
he's
nice.
connected to that gong, and
Yeah.
we can make that work for him, not a problem.
Yeah, definitely. Okay. Next. A little pink one. They're saying, I'm still hearing the sound of the universe. It sounds like they're enjoying that as well. Traffic jam consciousness.
Traffic jam consciousness. Oh, okay.
Kind of stuck.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. stuck in more kind of hearing a certain time and place,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
Can you show us an image of the time and place that you're stuck?
All I'm seeing is, you know, there's kind of the streets are dark, and then there's some street lights on, a few, and there is this image of a female walking the street. It looks very lonely. You know, there's no lights on. There's buildings, but there's no lights on. It could just be night, though. But
Right.
it
So
looks
what
like
is the reason that you're stuck there, that you stay present in that?
some kind of spear, or some kind of violence maybe took place,
Mm-hmm.
or something, you know, happened where they're really stuck there.
Mm-hmm.
And they're saying they don't want to be a ghost spirit.
Right, right. And you don't have to be a ghost spirit.
That's not what they want, and they
Right.
almost feel like maybe that could
is-
happen to them.
Yeah, well, it is happened to them. If they are still stuck in that, then they are a ghost spirit somewhere. So what you need to do is just ask for the light. There's a doorway there to go to the other side. There's a light. And if you ask for someone that has been in your past, that's been very dear to you, they will come and collect you. They will come to you.
And I do see some hands. You know, I did see some images of blood and violence, and then
Right,
seeing,
and that's not who you are. That body has passed. You are that energy, and you are still aware of yourself, but that other has passed. There's no reason to hold on to it. It does nothing to aid you.
Yeah, I am feeling another energy coming in. That does seem to be kind of caring for them.
Right.
You know, taking them up, like,
right.
You know, they were young. It almost looks like maybe even a child feeling. Yeah, I'm feeling a young girl almost. Really lost, really shaken. I see a little, maybe a doll or something, teddy bear in their hand, or they were just stuck in scared, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, and her mother, whoever was the mother in that life, can come to collect her. And there's no reason to be afraid.
Yeah, it feels almost like there is a mother type energy coming
Right,
to scoop
coming
them up,
to
like
take
here,
them.
you know, my
Right.
child, you know,
Right.
let's go this way, kind of thing.
Right.
They were just sitting there, kind of wide-eyed, like,
Right.
where do I go? What do I do?
Right, right. And they missed their opportunity to go through to the light, through the fear and things. So
Yeah.
there's nothing to fear, and just let that light come. And it's a beautiful light, and you walk through and you'll be in a nice heavenly realm, and with those that can love and care for you.
Yeah, and they did turn, and they did,
Yeah.
you know, they just were like, oh, you know, someone's here to love me and take
Yeah.
me, you know. They just really kind of sad. But now it's not. It's feeling better, like there's some light of warmth and love coming for this soul that's been really stuck, poor thing.
Right, right. And we ask that Christ would come as well,
Yeah.
and that Mother Mary would come, and that would be a very good energy for her as well. Yeah.
Yeah, some of that violent imagery is dying down.
Right.
It's, you know, taking place more with this love that's being surrounding this young, you know, young spirit. I still see her just kind of holding that teddy bear, but looking up like, almost,
Yeah.
someone's
Yeah,
there
somebody's
for me.
there. Somebody's there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't look. It's better.
Yeah.
It's better.
Yeah, so we wish her peace and a safe journey from this point.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
You never know.
Yeah.
But that happens.
Yeah, they get stuck.
That happens. and that whatever took place there. And
No, Raji, come on, back in bed. Back in bed, boys.
Where's your little bed? What's happening?
Come on,
You're so
back in your
soft
bed,
after
little
your
guys.
haircut, aren't you? He comes over and shoves Raji aside.
Come on, Max. Come on, Raj. Back in your bed. Be good boys.
Trying to see, I'm getting reflected another child, but I'm going to ask and wait a minute, because sometimes it changes. And
Right.
because I'm seeing more like that was a reflection. I'm seeing more some kind of like a running stream that was reflected in it. And okay, they're not a child spirit. So.
Okay.
They're seeking the way. Looks like I see a image with someone holding a lantern.
Mm-hmm.
And feeling like they've lost the road, I guess, or home or whatever. They have this lantern, but
Yeah, I would ask then that the Christ spirit would come to this one and commune with them and open a path.
and that's there with the arms open, and then the road, and they just kind of went right there.
Right.
And they're really kind of broken down in body, and they've traveled a lot. It's an energy, but that's what you're seeing. It's been wandering a while.
Yeah.
But that's like,
and there's a lot of truth. There's a lot of truth there, and enough truth to keep him going, for sure.
Yeah. So they're heading towards that light of Christ. That's immediately kind of opened up a road for them, because I think they were in a kind of a thick forest or something,
Yeah.
So they're heading there.
Good. Safe journeys.
Again, Christ never fails.
No.
Okay. Okay, I am seeing a heart on fire.
Mm-hmm.
With the imagery like manifestations burning in it.
Okay. Do you have a message, or did you come to seek something?
Sounds like they have a question.
Okay.
Maybe something about the scriptures.
Mm-hmm. Okay, what is the question?
I'm hearing two. I'm hearing Ashtavakra Gita and Bhagavad Gita.
And which one? Ashtavakra and which one?
Bhagavad or
Bhagavad Gita.
Bhagavad, sorry.
Bhagavad Gita and the Ashtavakra Gita. What about them? The question that you have.
Are they the same? Are they?
They are the same. But the Bhagavad Gita, what you want to go to is the last Gita, and in the last Gita is where that Krishna is more talking to his long-term devotee and explaining to him basically non-duality. The Ashtavakra Gita is non-duality. It's the way of non-duality. Part of the Bhagavad Gita is part of it is how to live your life, etc., etc., etc. But when you get to the very last part of it, then it talks about really non-duality. So yes, they are the same in the end.
And they said, thank you for that clarification. Yeah, then I'm feeling more the substance of those texts coming, kind of being brought into this soul.
Yeah.
And thank you so much. Okay.
Merci.
Okay. Okay, so they also have a question about stages maybe of enlightenment, like what is that, levels maybe? Or a couple maybe, like are there levels of enlightenment?
Not really levels of enlightenment. Enlightenment is enlightenment, but it does take a while once one enters realization to settle, for things to settle. So in that way you could say there are levels or stages. There's only one truth. When that truth is revealed, that truth is revealed. It's the heart of being. But again, it takes a little while to then go from that is and 0 point balance to come back into manifestation and be able to be that still center with the rest of the manifestation revolving around it. So it just takes a little time for those energies to kind of, straighten themselves and fully settle. Yeah.
Okay, and they're hearing that. And then I am hearing Jivan Mukta and Vidya Mukta.
Jivan Mukta and what?
Vidya Mukta?
Yeah.
It's the one that after you pass or something, or what is the...
Well, maybe the mukti of being disliberated from the body. Is that what they're talking about? One is liberation from the body, and Jivan Mukti is liberation of the soul.
Right. Yeah. So they were just, that was being reflected, those two.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Namaste.
Okay. Green one. So I'm hearing shadows passing over the moon. Time of awakening, freedom. I do see a full moon with some cloud coverage over it. Stages, I'm kind of still hearing. I'm just asking, is that where your consciousness is? They said no, they just wanted to reflect that.
Okay. Do you have a question?
Yeah.
Or did you have a comment or admonition, as it is?
I'm kind of hearing get your seatbelts on because there's quite an energy coming through. Buckle up.
Buckle up. Get ready.
Yeah, I'm seeing that.
Yeah.
And that's okay. That's
the roller coaster ride is coming for some, yes.
Mm-hmm. Get your helmets on, crash helmets.
Crash
if that's where you're
crash
at.
Helmets, yeah.
For some, and
for
but
some,
otherwise, it's also I'm seeing ripe fruit for that those that are ready and open. There's some ripe fruit coming, ripening.
Mm-hmm.
So that's being reflected. Lots of explosive energy is what I'm seeing in my mind. Yeah.
So big shakeup. Big shakeups are coming.
Yeah.
Both consciously and probably in the world. This time is a lot of things are happening. So don't be surprised at what you see. Just maintain your own path and your own, within yourself. Just continue going forward and don't get too caught up in the external.
Yeah.
externals that are going on around. Yeah, because shakeups are coming. Absolutely.
Okay, so
Thank you for sharing
up.
that. Buckle up. Buckle up for safety.
Stay safe, that's for sure. Okay, here we go.
Always nice when they come through with a little message,
It is.
you know,
It is.
as to what's going on.
Definitely appreciated. Okay, so I know that blood moon is coming up too, towards the end of the month, and I'm hearing blood moon.
Blood moon's coming the end of the month, okay?
I think the earth overshadows it or something. It looks a
like
little
a
red.
harvest moon and the red moon.
Looks so red coming up.
Yeah.
And I am seeing some burning of, it looks like a tree being burnt and stuff, but it feels more like an energy of that burning.
Right. Burning is coming up. Some more purification energies coming in, maybe.
Right. I'm just seeing blood moon and
so
get
don't
ready.
be surprised. Don't be surprised if Kundalini's going a little crazy towards the end of the month. A lot more purification and everything, and nothing to fear in it. Just kind of, accept and know that that's what's going on and will be coming up to go on. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just hearing it, the process. It's a process.
It's a process.
And it is,
right.
Just stay in the heart.
Just stay in the heart. Exactly. Stay in the heart and continue to do your mantra and relax into it. Don't fight it. Don't resist it, because the more you do, then the more heat will be there for the resistance to break through. So the more accepting one can be and relax into it, the less that one will have to go through the difficult part of it. Yeah, makes it easier.
Yeah, now I'm seeing that moon being brought to my heart. Like, just stay in the heart and that fullness and let that, it is a blood moon, but that just does mean the healing, Just
purification. Purifying it,
Yeah, so.
Yeah, nothing to fear in it. So just, go with the flow. Thank you for the message. We appreciate it.
Oh, Linga. Laugh at that Linga yesterday. Okay, there's some circular energy in this stone.
Yes, some Kundalini going.
Yeah. So kind of.
Yeah, and that's what it does.
It does. Definitely does that, and that's what's happening here. So
their Kundalini is quite active.
Yeah. I do see an image of one in the lotus position amongst that and that. So. Okay, so knowledge, they're saying. Okay, so knowledge. They want to just do non-dual, like kind of.
They want to cut through.
Yeah, like, those two,
Yeah, they need to come together.
That's what it's feeling.
Yeah, so I would say for this one, both COS and Kali.
Okay.
Yeah. And that can bring the expansion and the cutting, both.
They're feeling it already. They're feeling it already and very grateful, so.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Next. They're saying peppermint, I'm sweet. And, hey, I like peppermint. They're kind of shy, so they don't really know maybe how to totally verbalize. But I'm feeling a heart-centered kind of energy. But they're not very social.
But they're not very social.
Yeah, they just stay to themselves a lot, and I think they want to burst out a little more too. So, yeah.
Okay. Well, if they want to burst out more, then I would say maybe that I would say go more toward Krishna consciousness, and just absorb the Bhagavad Gita and have some more interaction with Krishna. If Krishna could come forward, and it's very bhakti related, they can surrender into that and dance and play, and that would be good for this one to break out a little bit more.
Yeah, he's there with his flute.
Yeah. So that
That's
will
so
help
nice.
this one to dance and
Nice and light.
to open and have a little more lightness.
Mm-hmm.
First I wanted to say Christ, but that's a little more, you're more contemplative and more, it's more of a surrender for that one. So this one is for this being, I would say definitely Krishna, and a little lighter and play for a while and be able to open and come out of that.
Be a little more outward, and it sounds like it's working nicely so far.
Yeah, so that would be good for them.
Thank you.
Thank you.
They're enjoying the flute, by the way.
They're enjoying the flute, I'm sure, right now.
Okay. Okay, so I am seeing an image of some stirring. Okay, they're not upset though. I'm just kind of seeing what that's about.
Okay.
They want to dance too. They like that idea. They want to go and dance join that flute music over the pastures and a bit. I could see him kind of, I want to dance too.
Well, there's no reason why you can't dance.
He's holding you back, right?
Nobody's stopping you from dancing. You can dance anytime you want.
Can they join that energy with
Absolutely.
Krishna? Okay. Thank you. They're on their way.
They're on their way. That was quick.
That's the end of that. I don't think they came in for that, but they liked that.
They
want
like
to go
that,
on
and
there,
so
that
that'll work. Yeah, go enjoy and play for a while.
I can see them both frolicking over the hills now, so it's all quite well there. Well, that took care of that. Maybe they came in with something else, but that
just moved them. That they were there at the right place at the right time. So that was good.
They all might want to go. I don't know. Anyway.
You can pick as many lifetimes and experiences as you want. Not a problem,
It's your choice.
It's your choice. You have absolutely free will. You can go on any path you want and change them, and
No one's
exactly
make you not if that's your inclination. It's up to you. It's like state of consciousness.
Right.
So
it's all just different experience, and so you learn from all the experiences.
Okay. Okay, I am seeing just a white light up and down my body, and on the top there's some doves flying, which is really nice.
Yeah. Kind of a Holy Spirit representation.
Yeah.
Very good representation of a Holy Spirit.
And it's lovely.
Yeah.
And I am seeing Christ come through. So
that's very much a Holy Spirit manifestation with the doves and the light, the white lights and stuff, yeah.
And Christ coming through, and it's just lovely. So I don't think they have any questions. I really feel...
Yeah, did you have some words of wisdom or something to share that you wanted to bring through and share? Any message, anything?
I think they're in praise of that. They're in praising of that
Right.
holiness, that
Right.
spirit that's so untouched and,
Yeah.
you know.
And the Holy Spirit's available to all. That's what one opens to, as one goes through. And that Christ light, that Kundalini and the Christ light, it comes through and it awakens and enlivens, and it keeps that journey in place. Yeah.
Lovely image. Lovely.
Yeah.
It's there, and then, Christ is there, and then the doves are flying,
Yes.
and the white light.
Yeah.
Lovely. So thank you so much.
Thank you for sharing that. Never turn down the Holy Spirit.
Never. My goodness, that's enough in itself, So, a couple more here. Okay, I'm hearing earth element. Okay, I'm seeing just some little roots in the earth and a little green sprout, nice rich earth. A lot of stillness. I'm asking if there's any questions. Coming from that, I do see a book that's open, like on top, kind of floating, more like and then I see that melting into rain, like for the nourishment for that little sprout.
Right.
And I felt like it was a Bible.
Right, a Bible, and then it is.
I don't know if they have questions either. I'm not hearing any.
Did you have any message to give other than that? The rain and the replenishment and.
That all can be nourished.
Right.
None cannot. It doesn't matter,
Right.
how dry things are or anything.
Right.
There's this replenishment.
Yeah, there is always replenishment, and it's always available for any that are open. If you open and you knock, the door will be open to you, and that will come. And if you ask, and the deeper wisdoms will be revealed as well, through the books and things.
Right.
Don't always read them on the surface and take out all of it to be gospel, so to speak. There's a lot of erroneous things that are in the Bible, especially Old Testament things, such as stonings and all of that other drama. It has nothing to do with being in there. But if you take the Bible and read the words of Christ, particularly if you just delete the rest and read the words of Christ, it's wonderful. Read the Psalms, wonderful. You can get a lot of nourishment from there for sure. A lot of light.
Yeah, and they're radiating some sun, So
yeah,
it's
absolutely.
Very nice. Very
absolutely.
Nice.
Okay, thank you. Namaste.
We got one more left.
One more. One very quick today.
Yeah, it was smooth, huh?
Yeah. Oh yeah, there was not much towards the negative at all today.
Wow.
Much lighter today.
Nice.
Easy going through it.
Maybe a first in having it be that smooth.
It's clearing out, and
That's
it's
great.
gotten much. We've gone through
a lot of the heavy stuff.
The
And
heavy
boy,
stuff.
and we had a lot to cut through in the beginning that
There-
people aren't even aware of.
There was quite a bit of
Yeah.
trying to dissuade the path. And once again, when anytime you're starting something new, like when I put the path together, same thing. You get a lot of elements in trying to disrupt it, trying to shut it down, trying to, and one has to just stay steady through all of that. And the same thing when you're walking your path, things will start getting more difficult. And you think if it's more difficult, I must be going the wrong way, because it should be really a smooth road for me everywhere. Well, that's not the way it is. When you start stirring things up, it becomes more intense, and it's always darkest before the dawn. So don't give up. You have to hold steady. You know, when you think you can't go any further, God will never give you more than you can deal with. Never give you more than you can deal with. You need to hold steady and the light will break through. So, yeah.
Message, absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll go to our last one, waiting patiently. Hearing this one has some mental drama. They just want that rinsed out.
Okay. I would say to go into the COS and relax into it totally. And the past is past. There's nothing to hold on to with it. And one can have a new birth in this moment. Just go forward.
And I am seeing like a lotus, but it is dark. It's not white. It's dark, but it is floating on the water. So we'll see if that can kind of shift a little.
Yeah.
At least something's flowering. You know?
Yeah, and I would ask that the guides and masters over there would come as well to this being and counsel them a little bit and know that it's okay to open up fully and to release that's possible.
And as they're coming, there is that white lotus. There's still the dark one, but you do see that light and the white lotus and the dark one, you know, they're floating, so we'll see. That image is shifting now.
Yeah. Because it doesn't matter how dark it is. Doesn't matter. There they go. Antonio must be going to take me. So it doesn't matter how dark it appears. There's always a seed of light there. Always a seed of light. Yeah. So all one has to do is connect with that light and allow that to open and blossom for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Should we
That's it.
COS maybe for that one?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you. Namaste.
Namaste.
Well done.